After the Quinnan S testing lab was discovered during World War I, local scientists listened to the audio files left there by current faceless Dr. Howard Brown. After going through all the files, the scientists discovered that the monster that was responsible for all the deaths in the lab, known only as Subject C, had escaped from the lab soon after the doctor had been killed. Wanting to capture this monster, as there was a great chance that it was still alive, a group of paranormal investigators, British soldiers, and field scientists went on an expedition to find the beast Subject C. On all the people taking part of the expedition, a dagger, pistol, canteen of water, and 10 meters of rope were loaded into the backpack. One of the field scientists, Daniel Granda, kept a journal of events along the trip.
October 12th, 1917, 3:04 p.m. If you find this journal, chances are the expedition to find Subject C was a success, and this journal may be in a museum. But I'm getting ahead of myself. My name is Daniel Granda. I'm a field scientist among those chosen to take part in the expedition to find Subject C. The beast escaped from the medical testing lab many years ago. One of the paranormal investigators, Dr. Yurik Sigilov, has tracked its movements down to one singular location, the Tibridon wood pine forest in Ireland. As I write this, we are taking military planes to the forest. We plan to split into two groups, each with 3 field scientists, 2 paranormal investigators, and 5 soldiers. I am in Team Beta with Dr. Sigilov. Our group is to scour the southern end of the forest to find Subject C. October 13th, 1917, 9:41 a.m. Yesterday's expedition went considerably well, although it has led us to almost nowhere. In our entire 6-hour search, we did not catch a single glimpse of the beast. However, the day was not a complete loss. One of the trees in the forest had 4 large scratches on it, each secreting some black matter. Could it be sludge, or even some form of cytoplasm? We didn't dare touch it, but Dr. Sigilov collected a sample in a bottle for future study. We haven't yet heard from Team Alpha. I assume they haven't found anything either. October 15th, 1917, 6:27 p.m. We have once again found these scratch marks on even more trees yesterday, which would have overjoyed us. The reason it didn't is because one of our soldiers went missing in the wee hours of the morning. We devoted yesterday's search to finding Subject C, and today's to finding the soldier, a gunnery sergeant, Jonathan Hitchcock. We were not pleased with what we have found. At about 5:30, we found a man-made clearing in the forest. The trees looked as if they had been freshly cut down, and they had the same substance on as the scratch trees. Most unsettling, we had found the gunnery sergeant's corpse cut into 5 pieces, with clothing and skin removed. This is eerily similar to what we had found had happened to the soldiers in the lab. Upon closer examination of the body, we found the pistol completely unloaded and the barrel warm. His dagger was also out. It appears he put up a fight. Oddest of all, his canteen was filled with a black substance, similar to blood, the same thing we found on the trees. No doubt, this is the work of Subject C. October 16th, 1917, 11:54 a.m. We lost 2 of them this time. One soldier, whose name eludes me at the moment, and a paranormal investigator, Dr. Nathan Radley. His father was one of the soldiers who had supervised the Quinine S testing project many years ago. We didn't inform him that it was the beast that killed his father, only a bullet. We found another clearing made by Subject C, this time with 2 corpses. The soldier's was almost untouched. His throat and wrists were slit by Nathan's dagger. It appears that soon after, the beast attacked Nathan, as only his bloody dagger was taken out. His backpack was stolen, and his clothing and skin was removed, unlike the soldier's corpse. Once again, the canteen was filled with beast blood, as I have come to naming the black cytoplasmic substance. October 17th, 1917. There are only 4 of us left. The remaining soldiers were taken this time. We found another clearing made by the beast, and the 2 corpses in the same state as the soldier of yesterday. The third was in the usual condition, sliced into 5 pieces, clothing and skin removed, a canteen filled with beast blood. My guess was that one of the soldiers was made to kill another, and the 2 remaining were made to fight to the death. It's a wild guess, but Dr. Sigalov thinks I'm spot on. October 18th, 1917. I was right. I was taken by Subject C today along with the rest of Team Beta. Upon waking, I was told by a stony voice, "Kill the doctor. Yurik must die first. He has something of mine." I complied, not wanting any trouble from the thing. Dr. Braun was absolutely right in his proportions. He was 3 meters tall and had 4 large claws. The dark aura note wasn't exaggerated either. I stabbed Dr. Sigalov in the temple. I assumed this would mean a quick death. I was correct. I don't think he even woke up. I was ordered to shoot the other 2 next, both of them in the stomach first, and then the foot. This woke them both up, but strangely, only after I had fired the final bullet. Subject C then told me to fight them to the death, and it forced me to watch. I listened, fearing death as my alternative. The battle was fairly quick. They just pulled out their guns and shot each other. It appears the beast was amused, as he let me go. October 19th, 1917. I'll never see them again. My family. My friends. I'm stuck here. I traced our steps back to the landing zone. What did I find? Nothing. The planes were gone. And now I'm hearing noises, a familiar stony voice, saying that these are my final moments. Ah! Ah! Ah!
He was right. I don't prefer the name, but I am Subject C. At least according to this fool. It's so difficult to speak while being cut into pieces, isn't it? If you're hearing this, you've been marked.